y'all? Snipes-n-Snarfblatts, your unauthorized place for Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. I'm your host, Jason, and today we got something really big planned for y'all. We're going to go, just in a second, off to the helmet cam via some Mickey magic for the first time for a box opening. And not just any box, our second round of D23 Gold memberships. That's right, last year it was the 9 old men. Y'all saw a little box, we opened it, got all these cool little baubles in it, backstage stuff. It was really neat. This year, however, is Mickey's 90th birthday, and D23's doing it big. The whole box in the 2018 Gold package is Mickey, from Steamboat Willie all the way to his appearances in Shanghai today. So I can't wait to get to this thing. It's supposed to be 23 little baubles. I have no idea what it is. We're going to go in there in a minute and open it. If y'all don't know what D23 Gold is, I'm going to give you the rundown real quick. D23 is a fan club celebrating Disney and all things Walt and this and that. And if you sign up at Gold status, you also get a card that gives you little kickbacks here and there, and you get invited to all these special little celebrations and stuff. I know Mickey's birthday is this time. They've also got, you could go to the museum, the Walt Museum, Walt's house. There was a lunch with there once last year. It was really cool little stuff that you could sign up for if you're part of the D23 Gold community. But the coolest thing is you also get all these discounts and kickbacks around Disney Springs. You save on food. You save sometimes at the Disney store. You save at Joffrey's. I know Uniqlo in Disney Springs and online, they make these shirts. I love their clothes. They make some really reasonable price Disney clothes that's inspired by the original artists and your silly symphonies and your music. And it's just, oh, it's such a cool thing to see all the old Chippendale and Donald art put on shirts that they've got my money already even before I found out they were reasonably priced. And on top of them being reasonably priced, I get a discount. Anyway, it's a really cool thing to sign up for if you find yourself in Disney Springs a lot, if you find yourself spending money, if you want the 4 issues of the magazine that really give you a behind-the-scenes look at stuff. Look, I got one on Pandora last year that if you didn't get to go to Pandora, it's so beautiful, and you get to see it in these beautifully illustrated pages. There's so colorfully vibrant, good ink, good page, good paper. It's a great magazine. It's definitely worth the sign-up rate to get in with this, especially if you're a Disney fanatic. And it's worth it just for the piece we're about to open right now. And in fact, without further delay, because I could talk about this D23 club forever, let's go open this box because it's going to be really cool. I said 23 things, all Mickey, and I'm still procrastinating, so we're going to go right now. Are y'all ready? I'm going to send y'all over there. Magic words. Mishka. Mushka, Mickey Mouse. All right, so apparently that worked, and here we are on the helmet cam for the first time. So my apologies if this doesn't show up great, because I have not ever used this helmet cam. But here we are opening the box. Hopefully we can get a good look at all this stuff. All right. As usual, they pack their stuff very well. Ho ho ho. I see Mickey. Hey, look at that. Ah, there's the Frozen Broadway musical issue of D23 as well. We'll go through that here in a second as we're signing off. But first, this is what it's really about right here. Alright, y'all. See, they come in these little books. This is volume 3. I didn't even get volume 1. I'm not even sure what volume 1 was. I might have to look into that. But you open it up and it tells you what everything in here is. Let's see. We're going to pull it out. I'm going to see what it is. And then we'll go from there. See if I can find it on the thing and we can see what it actually is. Let's not do that. Well, there's no getting into that easily. And now all wife would say just rip the Band-Aid off. Alright, what do we got? This might not show up. It's a little big. It says, we can do it. It's turned into we are doing it. Oh, look at that. It's a bunch of mice building a Mickey. Always building a better mouse. Epcot Center in Tokyo Disneyland. That's actually really cool. Huh. Alright, so that was... Let's see if we can find it on here. There it is. The We Are Doing It Wed Map poster from 1981. Based on created for Library of Congress exhibit for the Tokyo Epcot Center. Alright. This is the original script pages for Steamboat Willie. This is really cool. Wow, there's some neat stuff in here. Early animation just fascinates me at the thought that this even worked in the first place. What is this? Gobs of Good Wishes, Mickey Mouse, Me Too, Butch. Well, some of these it's going to be really hard to find what they are without really going over this thing. I don't want to make hunting for it too long. Huh. Maybe this is the fan card. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep going for that now. I know what that is. That is awesome. That is a miniature cell from Parade of the Award nominees. That is really cool. Wow. I'm going to frame that probably and put that somewhere. That's actually really neat. Need a multi-plane camera so I can look at it. McCall. Printed pattern with transfer. Wow, does this have the pattern in it? I don't think that's the pattern, but hey, look at that. That's Walt with a bunch of McCall Mickeys. Now that's really cool, man. So this is a pattern, I guess, to make your own stuffed Mickey. Yeah, McCall printed pattern. Huggable Mickey and Minnie toys became a national craze. Wow. So there you go. That was so you could make your own Mickey if you wanted to, or your own Minnie. Huh. Wow. 35 cents, y'all. You know how much those things cost now? And then that was Walt with a bunch of the Mickey and Minnies. What is this? Image courtesy of the Walt Disney Family Foundation collection. Huh. Maybe this is the Productions logo? Oh no, here it goes. Hyperion Studio Ikme Ausme Crest. As the Disney studio on Hyperion Avenue prospers and expands, a whimsical coat of arms appears on the interior door. With a faux formality, a banner device in Pig Latin glorifies the source behind the success, Mickey Mouse. Well, that's pretty cool too. Wow, this is really cool stuff in here. Like, wow. Carl Lamette. In memory of the days when I produced Oswald for Universal, best wishes. Universal once distributed Oswald cartoons and later Mickey as well. In tribute, Walt sends this historic greeting, likely the only time Mickey and Oswald will meet until the Lucky Rabbit's 2006 homecoming. Wow. Just imagine getting sent something straight from Walt. Now, I know what that is. There's the new purpose-built Disney campus in Burbank, allows increased productivity and possibilities, and this logo art appears on everything from electrical generators and location vehicles to mailroom bicycles and matchbooks. That is awesome. An actual Walt Disney Productions logo. Oh, I love these. There was a lot of these in the last box. These are great. This is the nifty 90s animation drawing. Disney legend Fred Moore drew this. This is a reprint from his actual drawing for the nifty 90s animation in 1941. That's really cool. Wow. Hey, aircraft worker. With his wrench and propeller forming a V for victory, Mickey represents the can-do spirit of the American home front. Well, that's pretty cool. Ultimately, Disney provides a mascot and insignia art, buoying the resolve of thousands serving the military. Huh. So I think all these are actually stickers too, even though Lord knows I'm not going to use them. They will stay in this box. Greetings, Walt Disney and Staff Christmas card from 1947. Traditional holiday greeting. Hank Porter depicts Mickey as another beloved joy giver, Santa Claus. Inside, there's a galaxy of characters, including Mickey's co-stars from Fun and Fancy Free. Oh, look at that. There's a whole calendar inside from 1948. See, now there's a Christmas card. That's how you wish someone the best year. You give them a calendar so they know it's coming. And look at that. Song of the South. Fun and Fancy Free. Pinocchio. Make Mine Music. Saludos Amigos. Reluctant Dragon. Three Caballeros. Pecos Bill. Johnny Appleseed. Casey Jones. For all those that make lists of must-see Disney movies. I hope you're taking notes because I never see a lot of the movies I just said on those notes. So, yeah. Those are some must-sees right there. If you haven't seen Fun and Fancy Free, Song of the South, Make Mine Music, you are totally missing out on what created Disney in the first place. And look at that. There we go. Jiminy Cricket to sign it off. Wow, 1947, y'all. Some old stuff. Mickey Mouse, his book. What is this? Wow, that's really cool. I'm going to prop it up in here so we can see it better. Oh, look at that. A portrait of the mouse himself. That's an awesome little picture. Like I said, these boxes, man, they've got some interesting history in them. This, I'm guessing, is a prop book, if we're going in order. First weekly television broadcast not only introduces his theme park concept, but pays tribute to the mouse that started it all. Yep, Walt's on-screen scrapbook contains Mickey's portrait in oil by Disney legend John Hinch. There's another good look at that. That is awesome, man. To think a little cartoon mouse could all of a sudden have as much detail as he does now. Okay, yeah, you're not hearing stuff. At that point, for one reason or another, like I said, first time using the helmet cam, we have lost sound. So I'm going to redub sound over this as I go through it. And what I'm about to pull up next is really neat. It's a television commercial model sheet from 1954. And Disney created animated television commercials featuring simplified modern stylings of characters designed to read clearly on early TV screens. This is artist Tom Oreb, the first to rethink Mickey in these geometric contemporary terms. I thought it was really cool. I've never even seen anything like that before. That's the first I had seen Mickey like that. And then this was neat. This is a small version, little remake of the record cover that Sorcerer's Apprentice came in. I was hoping it had like a little fake record in it maybe or something, but it didn't. But it is the art by Disney legend Al Dempster, shows Mickey at his magical best. It's funny because when I turned it over, you saw the list. I've actually got some of those albums for real, like Song of the South and stuff. I wonder if they're actually worth anything. But yeah, that was a really cool little thing just to see that. I wish I had that album itself. And then this one coming out. This is, I know my dad would love this. This is the Mickey Mouse Club. This is the whole cast right here. It's a fan card from 1957. And this shows the third season, featuring 5 theme days, catching music, educational outreach, and unforgettable headwear. Mickey Mouse Club. And there's Mouseketeers Jimmy Dodd and Roy Williams led that. This I didn't even know was a thing, if it ever actually became a thing. I'm going to look into it, because if it is a thing, then this is technically the first Mickey Mouse attraction at Disney World, not this new one they're making right now to take the movie, the Great Movie Ride. But it reads here that it was 1971, a poster for the Mickey Mouse Revue, where he'd be an audio animatronic figure headlining his own show in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Hollywood designers John DeCure Sr. and David Negron made this poster, and there's a lot of hidden stuff in it. Tried to move it around a little so you could really get it, but inside the oil there's all kinds of hidden characters. I saw Pluto and a couple of other ones in there. And this you've probably seen before, actually. This is the Disneyland Backstage Cast magazine. It was the commemorative issue of summer of 1978. And this is parodying Normie Rockwell's famous Saturday Evening Post cover. Charles Boyer's triple self-portrait was a celebration of both Walt and Mickey, including Mickey's own story, which is a photo timeline in the middle, which was in the actual magazine. And it's like a whole little story of Mickey as told by the people who made Mickey, Walt and crew. And then the back had a really, really cool part on it. See, there's the actual inside where it's got Mickey all the way from conception to where he was then. But the back's where that's just great. That's an ad for the Mickey Mouse watches and alarm clocks that everyone had to have. Like, move over Rolex, we need a Mickey Mouse watch. And I've actually got a couple of those. I'm waiting to put batteries in. One of them even plays music. That's a classic, though. I went to the park and they're still selling these things. Multiple versions of these things, for that matter. Everyone wants Mickey to point what time it is for them. It just makes the time go by a little better, I guess. This right here is a happy birthday button from 1978. You can see it's the exact same buttons they use, but a very, very old picture. This honors the 50th anniversary of Mickey's debut. And this right here is Mickey's Christmas Carol. It is a vocal lead sheet for Oh What a Merry Christmas Day from 1982. The movie didn't come out until 1983, but obviously the vocal lead sheet would need to know their words and songs before the movie. So I thought that was cool. I'm going to try to get that in my daughter's hand, see if she can play the music. And this, I wasn't expecting this to be in the box at all. I'm going to move it around a couple times to see how the light catches it, but what it is, what you're actually seeing, is a very, very shiny metallic film print from Tron. And there's the Solar Surfer going through with Flynn and Yori. And if you look, you can see a Mickey head. There's a hidden Mickey in the whole scene. And that just happened to capture it right there still. That's why I move it around a couple times. You can see his nose up in one corner, portions of the ears, the mouth open. That was nuts, though. I definitely would have never noticed that in the movie, even if you told me to look for it. Like, it's just something I wouldn't find at all. This was intriguing, and if anybody was here for 1983's Tokyo Disneyland, this is a souvenir gift bag with a colorful array of classic attractions beckoning visitors to explore the new Kingdom of Family Dreams in Japan. Mickey welcomes the world and ushers in an era of international Disney entertainment experiences that extend beyond movie and television screens. It's just a little bag. Like, it's literally a little bag. I don't know if something came in it or what. So if anyone's watching this and was there in 1983 in Tokyo, give me a heads up to what actually came in this little bag, or did they just give you a little bag and say, hey, here's a cute bag? But yeah, I thought that was really crazy. And then this, I didn't know this was a thing. I had never seen this portion. This is a napkin from the Disney Channel launch party in 1983 when the Disney Channel first launched. And it was the first images broadcast was a mouse-shaped satellite, ears poised to beam entertainment to all. I had never seen that picture. See that one on the back that I just flipped to? That was the one that I remember. That was the Disney Channel I remember growing up when you used to have to pay to get it before it became just a regular channel on cable. And last but not least, this is the newest piece that came with this collection. It's from 2016. That is the Shanghai Disneyland Mickey Avenue seal. Flanked by pals Donald Duck and Goofy, Mickey greets the sunshine of new horizons on Mickey Avenue. The cartoon-themed thoroughfare transports visitors to a one-reel town that's also gateway to the newest in Disney wonders. I put it up against the white so you could see it a little better, but it's a completely see-through lithograph. It's really cool. I thought it was neat, at least. I kind of want to blow it up and put it on a shirt, and I probably will, because that's going to be really easy to make a copy of. But anyway, that's the whole box. That's the gift that you get when you sign up this year for D23. And like I said, I really enjoy D23. It's really cool. I've actually used the card enough to pay back what I don't think the magazines are worth. You know what I'm saying? So I wind up knowing that I really get my money's worth every time. And speaking of the magazine, I'm going to thumb through it right here in the end while I'm signing off. Coming with this magazine, you can see on the back, that's your membership card and your certificate that you can hang on the wall. And I guess year for year, you'll eventually just have like a wallpaper decorum of D23 stuff. Let me set that off to the side, and I'll pull out the magazine and thumb through it while I'm going through everything else. As y'all know, Snipes-n-Snarfblatts, I'm going to have a bunch of links down there at the bottom. There's links to the website. The website gets updated almost on a daily basis. Anytime I find something that interests me or disinterests me in one way or another, I put it up on the website, give you a little talk about it, what I think about it, this and that, just to keep everybody in touch with what's going on in the world of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm. You can see while I'm flipping through these pages too, it's a really beautiful magazine. Just look at the color on those pages. It's high gloss, really thick pages. It's a really nice magazine. But yeah, like I said, go in down below, check out the links to the website. I got links where you can follow us and know what's going on. I've got a really big announcement coming in the next week or two that I think y'all are going to get real excited for, and it'll explain why the show that hasn't really came across yet. I'm still trying to get that weekly show up, but we've had some big developments, and I'm going to let everybody know what those developments are here coming up. But it put a little postponement on that. Everything's going to keep going how it's been going, though. The website will go just exactly how it's going. I'll still keep bringing you movie reviews. The next one's Avengers. Really can't wait for that. Highly excited for this new Avengers. Let's see, what else do we got? Instagram. We've been heavy on Instagram as of late as we've been visiting the parks. I put up a whole bunch of park pictures on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram while you're also following us on Facebook and Twitter to keep up with what's coming next. But there's a lot coming next, so keep up. And until then, I'll be signing off. I think if anything, this has taught us everything we've seen and everything we've went through today. Never forget that it all started with a mouse.